Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, dear children. How are you all, my lovely children? And during Ramadan, we are listening to beautiful stories full of kindness and joy. Welcome to the series of Ramadan stories. Today is our day 3, the third day of our journey. I know you all were waiting for me, right? And do you know that I was also waiting for you too, so that we could listen to the story together. Today's story is something you might be wondering about. What are Sarah and Ali doing on the third day of Ramadan? Yes, what are they doing on the third day of Ramadan? Are you all praying and helping Mama and doing good deeds? Very good. Same like you, on the third day of Ramadan, Sarah and Ali were happy. They were waiting eagerly, just like you, because their mother had promised them that after they pray and do zikr, she would tell them a story. After finishing the prayer, the mother came to them and she said, "Come on, let's sit down." And she started the story. The mother said, "Children, do you know that helping others is one of the best ways to earn rewards from Allah?" Sarah said, "Yes, Mama. You taught us to be kind and helpful to our neighbors on the first day of Ramadan, and also you told us to help the poor and the needy." Mama smiled and said, "Yes, you are right, Sarah. You remembered everything. Well done, Sarah and Ali. Keep it up. Allah will give you reward for this." Mama smiled and she continued with the story. Mama said, "Yesterday you have heard about Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam's childhood story about Tawheed. Do you remember that, Ali?" Ali said, "Yes, Mama." Do you know what Tawheed means?" Mother asked. Ali said, "Yes, Mama. Tawheed means Allah is the one and only God worthy of worship, and there is no one else other than Allah. And we should not associate anyone with Allah. And we should ask for everything to Him alone. Mama said, "Well done, Ali. You have done a good job. Allah will reward you for this. Keep it up. Well done." And Mama started with today's story. She told, "Today, let me tell you about another prophet, and the prophet's name is Musa alayhi salam." This story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam is before he became a prophet, when he was young. One day, Prophet Musa alayhi salam was traveling to a new land called Madian. He was tired and hungry. Do you know that when you travel, you too become tired, right? Whenever you go for on a traveling, you will feel tired and you will feel hungry. Same way, Musa alayhi salam also felt tired and he felt hungry. And he was sitting near a well, and that well near the well, he saw a big crowd of shepherds pushing each other. You know who are shepherds? Shepherds are the people who help their sheep graze and drink water. And do you know why did shepherds coming near to the city, near to the well? Because they wanted water and they wanted to give their sheep's water, because the sheeps will also be thirsty like us. And they all were pushing each other because they wanted to give their sheep water first. Away from the crowd, Musa alayhis salam saw two young girls standing with their sheep, looking worried. Why were they worried? They were worried, how can we give our sheep water? Here are so many men and they are fighting with each other, and we are small girls, young girls. How can we go, and who will help us to give water to our sheep? Musa alayhis salam watched the girls, and he went near the girl and he asked them, why are you waiting here? What do you want? The girls replied, we came here to give water to our sheep, but we cannot give water to our sheep until all the shepherds are done with. Why did Musa alayhis salam asked, why did you come here? Why you should have sent your father here, because all the men are doing the work. And why are you coming here? Why your father did not come? The girls replied, our father is too old and he cannot come and give water to the sheep, and he's too old to help us. Even though Musa alayhis salam was tired, why was he tired? He was tired because he has just came from a traveling, yes, travel. Even though he was tired, he walked to the well and carried the heavy bucket full of water. He carried the bucket himself. He watered their sheep without asking for anything in return of the help. When the girls returned home, their father was surprised. They came back so early. How can they come back so early? Because on the well there are so many people and they cannot come so early, because they can give water only after all the men are done. He was so surprised. Do you know how why did they come early? Because a kind man helped them. And who was that kind man? He was our prophet Musa alayhi salam. Both the girls said, Abu, do you know who helped us? A kind man has helped us. The father sent for Musa alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam came and visited their father, the girl's father. And when that girl's father came to know that Musa alayhi salam is new in their city and he doesn't have a home to live in, the girl's father offered him a house, some safety, a food, some food, and even a wife, simply because he has helped their children, their girls, selflessly. You know what selfless means? Selfless means helping without any reward from the people in the form of money or in the form of any return. When you help anyone without any reward from them, Allah will reward us. Allah can make our work easier. And when Sarah and Ali heard this story, they told to their Mama, it was so nice of Musa alayhi salam Today onwards, we also will help the people who are in need. Mama was happy to hear from their children, and Mama said, helping others is a form of worship. When we help people, Allah helps us, and that kindness should be selfless. You know, selfless? Just now you have heard selfless means helping without any reward. So you should not help anyone with to get a reward. You should help them selflessly. Help without expecting a reward. Like Musa alayhi salam, even a small act of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life. So, did you enjoy today's story? Help one another in acts of righteous good deeds. That is all for today, children. Inshallah, we will come tomorrow again to hear a beautiful story of Ramadan series. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.